when I was a young man, which was a long time ago and first started. But he definitely watched that one to the floor. It's double 19, and that's a tidy little clean finish and just what you'd want as an opening leg.
Yeah, if there's anyone who knows Martin Adams, it's you, Scott. He won't panic in this situation, will he?
165.
No, he won't. And that shot there, he would never risk going the bullseye route there either.
Yeah, he's one of the most traditional players, Martin Adams. If there's a bullseye to be hit when you're on 398, he'll still go for it. But that's excellent board management. And this
55
is for a 10 darter. Double 8.
Game shot on the third leg.
Will be hard to beat this week.
David, he requires 72.
Lots of options here for David Evans. A lot of the players do like the 16s route now. He'll stay there for the first dart for the match.
52.
Yeah, tongue out 52. Shows us that it didn't quite go where he wanted it to go. So Martin Adams to stay in this. Double 16 has been his friend on many occasions in the past.
20.
Not today.
David, you require 20.
David just gathers his thoughts. Double 10. And in the end, it's no dramas for David Evans. He'll be well happy with that 4-1 victory over the legend that is Martin Adams. Martin Adams will look back on that game, a sensational 10-darter, brought him back into the game, but a missed dart at double 16 in the fourth leg will have disappointed.
Yeah, Rob not on a shot. That was a lovely pickup with a 4 to start from Fallon.
21. Fallon required 20.
Double 10.
Game shot on the third leg.
Fallon Sherrock. MBE, Scott. She started slowly. She's got away with that one, to be fair. She moves across the hockey. Now it's double 4. She doesn't move again.
12.
And that's a long, long way. And she just gives herself a little telling off. Will she be back?
Got to start with the treble 20, because even if you stray, you've still got a shot. It's now double 16 to save himself and 3-3.
70.
And he's pulled it.
Yeah, double 16's been his nemesis in this game. And Fallon Sherrock. After that slow start, she does bounce back from losing 2-0 to winning the next 4 legs. And Fallon Sherrock, the Group A favourite, wins the game 4-2 for Mario Robbe. Real positives at the beginning of the game, but double 16, as I said, was a bit of a real nemesis as we look at the tail of the tape there. Fallon. He's got a brick wall in front.
No score.
Ajax. That is his favourite team in Holland, Stefan. It's now Mike Huntley. Double 16, and the robber has just robbed that one.
And Schroder, 96 for the match.
And now he'll be thinking nice and clean, and that's exactly what he's done. What a lovely finish eventually there from Stefan. Never let the leg before get on top of him. Lovely little celebration there to the camera. For a win on debut for Stefan Schroder. 85 average too. That's the tail of the...
See that winning line too quickly. He's looking good. He's had a 95 finish today. He's had a 97 finish today. And a 91 to boot. For the match, it's tops.
No score.
Has time, obviously Evans. Mario Robbe will be trying to
85.
Put a little more pressure on this 45 than he did.
It's not to be. David Evans been here before. He does like this double 10.
35. Mario, you require 130.
Well, you G'd it up there, Glenn, and it wasn't to be. Mario getting a chance he really didn't think he was going to get. Treble 19, not to be. 74, my friend.
And how many times have we seen that? I think myself and Mario really fancied that 1-1-3. David Evans will want to get this one done and dusted. Double 4 for the match.
Game
She
shot.
gets there in the end, does
match.
David Evans, and it's 2
Evans.
wins out of 2 for the Lancastrian. And for Mario Robbe, his problems continue. He's had 2 tough opening games against Fallon Sherrock and David Evans, and plenty of food for thought for him. For David Evans, you can see the relief there. He was averaging over 100 going into that last leg. It just dipped with them missed doubles there, but it's a very fluid and polished performance from David.
I like that bit of composure.
Game
And it
shot on
worked
the
like a
second
charm,
leg.
didn't it?
Didn't
Michael
feel right,
Huntley.
so stood back. Yeah, very. Stay straight on the first dart and work off. He doesn't need to move. And 4-0 it is.
Shot
Mike
and
Huntley was a
match.
different player in that game.
Huntley.
He opened up this first game today with a disappointing loss. And you can see Martin Adams, big shake of the hand, such a sportsman he is. But Mike Huntley will be absolutely delighted, not only with the win in that game, but to win 4-0. That's a sound foundation on his will to build this week. As we look at the numbers there, Mike Huntley, the first 90-plus average of the day, 4 from 6 on the outer ring. It's all about the Welshman. He will be chuffed to pieces with that as next.
Slightly rushed that. The pace of that was slightly quicker than the first 2. And it's tops now for Sherrock.
Game shot on the second leg.
It's like
Fallon
on a
Sherrock.
button.
I'm saying it's the camera angle. Whenever they put that side on view
Feel
for
like it's
120
Fallon
on
to
that
throw
side,
first.
it goes
Game on.
every single time.
So every day that you've got to start getting better, haven't you? Because when I asked him, that's what he told me was happening.
130.
Yeah, you get the feeling she's good in practice. Well,
161.
She's laid that up very, very nicely. It's been a terrific performance from Fallon Sherrock, very professional. And she's looking good for 2 wins out of 2. She came into this group as the group favourite. She had a couple of wobbly moments at the beginning of match 1, but since then she's put the afterburners on. And Fallon Sherrock wins that game 4-1. She moves to 4 points. And plenty of thoughts for Stefan Schroder. He came here thinking, I want to win it this week. We felt that this game was a real benchmark to tell us where Stefan's game is. Well, there's still plenty to do when you're walking at the juggernaut that is Fallon Sherrock. She wins.
No score.
I thought that was a certainty to go after the finishes of 91, 95 and 97.
68.
Just a nice symmetry. Would have been a 96 to add there. But a chance for Huntley. Big moments in this game. He's going to get a dart for a breaker throw. That dart is double 16.
52.
Not to be.
And well, the looks on his face
They're
there, he
gonna
thought that was
96.
there.
And the fact that David busts the 96 means he's got to go all the way back. There's the first shake of the head. Rubbish, he says to himself.
64.
I still think he'd be frustrated. The fact
we
that he
require
bust that last
16.
score, and Mike Huntley is going to get a chance to lead 3-2 in this game.
Game shot on the 5th leg. Michael Huntley.
And these are the moments for David. I backed him. Now Evans.
He can go treble 12 or treble 20 or even treble 16. The options were there for him. Well, like I said, he doesn't need to panic.
48.
3 big numbers there. He leaves himself tops for the match.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was overthinking about there where he wanted to leave himself. He started to look at the board a little bit. Oh, do I want this? Do I want that? Now that pressure's off and you relax, all the trebles start flying.
It's that easy, but it was a crucial finish in the last leg, and you can see what it means to David Evans. It's a hat-trick of wins for the Lancastrian. For Mike Huntley, the frustration of missing 2 darts at double 8 in the previous leg. He was second best for a lot of that game, Mike Huntley, and then right at the end, he looked like he was good for the victory. And it's
hasn't on this occasion.
44.
Well, very reminiscent of the last game where Mario's been totally and utterly second best in this match. But he has a dart for 2-2.
Game shot on the 4th leg. Mario Robbe.
He's just giving himself a second. 8. That's that composure I wanted him to do. Just give yourself a second. He looks so much better here. Double 2.
Game shot.
And in the end, he gets over the line. But wow, what a game there
Schroder.
for Stefan Schroder. You can see the disappointment in the face of Mario Robbe. He's frustrated. He's come here today as Mario, and he's played 3, lost 3 so far. For Stefan Schroder, he moves into 3rd place with 2 wins out of 3. Come on, he says as he goes.
Yeah, the guaranteed hit side cam. Adams will never go tops here.
60. Fallon, you require 20.
I think that last dart was telling you. He expects Fallon to hit this double
Game's
10.
on the third leg. Fallon Sherrock.
And she duly obliges. She's back in this game.
Martin, you require 106.
Body language says, yeah, she's thinking it is. It's double 16 for Adams. And his first point of the day. It's a 4-3 win over Fallon Sherrock. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to. Roll back the years there at times. But just one of those games. It was a nervy ending.
Game shot.
What a tidy end there. Fist pump there. Funny enough, I'm sat mate to my commentating counterpart. He gave it a bit of a fist pump as he did that lovely two-darter, and exactly what Mario did.
And for Mike Huntley, you must think he may come back.
140.
Once again, as we said before, once you relax, those trebles start coming.
For the match. For the first time we've said that today for Mario Robbe. Important dart and a significant win for Mario Robbe. It's been a tough day for Mario Robbe, and you can see the disappointment there for Mike Huntley. He is absolutely fuming with himself. He could have put himself in a really good position, but fair play to Mario there. It's been a difficult day. He was averaging over 100 at one point in that game. It was a very competitive game, and just the missed darts, 2 from 11 for Mike Huntley on the outer ring. That was significant for him, but a big win for Mario and a good start. He's on to 2 points as we move on to a real top of the table clash.
Game shot on the fourth leg. David Evans.
Two trebles minimum, Fallon. There's the 2. The 3 will be the Brucey bonus.
180. David, 136.
Quite simply, game on.
$58. Fallon, you require 68.
So, 8 or a 16. 16 is the route for double 16.
52.
Followed the first one. That happens quite often, actually, when you see it go that way.
What a dart that is from David Evans. And that is a quality finish.
It's in.
It is definitely in, and it's a big 4-2 victory for David Evans. He moves on to 8 points, 4 wins out of 4. A finger point to the camera. One happy man there is David Evans.
Indeed it is. Surely he has to stay there. And surely he stays there again. One dart at the button.
78.
I think he got excited himself there.
Well, we did in the comms box. And for Stefan, this is now a must hit. We haven't said that too many times today for him.
Game's on the third leg.
That is clinical.
Stefan Schroder.
He knows what's coming.
Perfect marker, surely. It's delight for Wolfie in the end. He gets there with a big 4-1 victory over Stefan Schroder. He had his opportunities there, but it was all about Wolfie. That's by far his best performance of the day. After the first leg, the postman looked like he was getting the sack. After 3 legs, he's now leading 2-1. This is a great turnaround from Mike Huntley.
She'll stay there. And that was a great last start from Sherrock there. And you feel it's all over bar the shouting.
95.
Sherrock returns for 44.
That's exactly the way it is for Fallon Sherrock. She moves on to 6 points overnight. 3 wins out of her 5 games today. That's the minimum she required, you feel, for Mike Huntley. It's just been a morning and afternoons of ups and downs. You can see the frustration there. That's what this game can do to us. It means an awful lot to Mike Huntley being here, and he'd be disappointed with the way that's finished there. But for Fallon Sherrock, a super solid 93.26 average. Big dart. Not 44. To be. Chance for Adams to put this game to bed. 16. His beloved double 8 is the target.
That is right on the wire.
Game
and that is game
shot and the match,
Martin as called by Owen Binks to Martin Adams.
78.
Big 20 to get on the board.
Game shot on the 4 flag.
That's exactly what he does. An exquisite finish there from Stefan Schroder. No need to panic for David Evans.
He require 40.
It's 5 out of 5 wins today for David Evans. A clean, decisive conclusion to the game, and a delighted David Evans. Even gives us a kiss to the camera there. For Stefan Schroder, plenty to come from tomorrow. He's shown enough signs there of real positivity. But David Evans stepped on there, and he was the ultimate professional there. Just shy of a 90 average, 50%.
David, many congratulations. The perfect day here on Monday. How would you sum that one up?
Yeah, it's a very good day. To be fair, I mean, been the first time for a long time coming back here, and it's nice to have a full win of the day. Yeah, definitely.
How important is it not to get complacent and make sure you do the same tomorrow? Because although you have a lead, that can be reeled in quite quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. You just got to keep the same level head, go into each game, knowing my ability, keep going, and that's the main thing. Just don't take anything for granted.
Did you feel comfortable all day?
Yeah, because I've played on the stage a few times before, so I know what the stage is like. I know there's a couple of lads in there that haven't played here before. Maybe I had a few nerves, which I did when I first come here. But it's one of them. The experience of being here before has probably helped me over the wins.
The game against Fallon was crucial because at that point you were both level on points. That middle part of the game, a few missed doubles here and there, but you held your composure. Was that the key point in the day, do you feel? Yeah,
I mean, everyone knows what Fallon's like. She's a great player. And, you know, you've got to get on top of her. If you don't get on top of her in the game, then, you're pretty much done for. And that's what I tried to do, just keep on top of her, scoring big, finishing. Like you say, a few missed doubles, but got there in the end.
David, wish you all the very best, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
David Evans there speaking to Phil Bars. Elsewhere today, Fallon Sherrock, really good day as far as she's concerned. And again, another one of those players who's looking for a big end to their year because of Grand Slams, because of World Championships. And at times, she looked quite the standout player.
And she's a bit of a veteran here as well, so she knows how it really works with Group A. She knows that she can't win it today, but she's by no means out of it. And she's played today pretty well, and how I expected her to play it. And she's in the mix, and she will still be there come at the end of the week. And she's, she's just been good in patches when she's need to be. People have had to play extremely well to get her.
No, most certainly. And that 120 as well, that was quite nice, wasn't it?
It was, and we said in commentary about how she didn't go gung-ho at the treble 20. It was a hit the safe 20, then go gung-ho with your second dart when you've got a bit of range, and then she poked the tops lovely. So, yeah, any kids out there watching, that is the way to do a 120.
That is the way to do it. Right, Martin Adams, strong into the day as far as he's concerned. When he found his mojo, he was in really good nick.
Again, he played his way into today. I mean, being the first game on, he's been out of the game for a couple of months, and, it's hard to jump back up there on stage from cold, and he's worked his way in. As the games have gone on today, we're seeing him get more confident, start to hit more treble 20s, and that's a sign that Martin's on his way back to his good stuff.
Yeah, very good end to the day. This is him getting the better of Stefan Schroder by 4 legs to 1. He's down for the double 10, and then sealing the victory there 4-1. Martin Adams seals the victory in that one. Well, the last time David Evans was here, he bought everybody on the production one of these toy ducks because he wasn't happy about the fact that he was a sitting duck in the league table. Well, he can make merry reading of the table now because he is top of it, having won all 5 of his games today. 10 points to his name. Fallon Sherrock and Martin Adams in second and third, respectively, on 6 points. Stephen Schroder, Michael Huntley, Stephen Schroder on 4, Michael Huntley and Mario Robbe on 2. And you get the sense that tomorrow is going to be quite the moving day.
It's going to have to be the moving day for 1 or 2 if they're going to have a look. So, but let's not forget, Fallon had the highest average today. She maybe sat there at number 2 in the table, hiding under the radar a little bit. I think it could be moving day for her tomorrow.
It'll be interesting to see. Right, that's going to be tomorrow's action. Now, before we leave you today, you may now know, obviously, that Champions Week is on the horizon next week. And, well, it's time for a little bit of ticketing news, Scott. I know it's your favourite part of the day because we can tell you that on top of the usual festivities that we have on Champions Week finals night, there's also going to be a little bit of an after party. Yes, the venue is going to be open until 1 a.m. in the morning. So head over to dartshot.tv to be involved in that. So not just a night out at the darts, just a night altogether. It's all going to be emceed by some recognisable face you would have seen. Anyway, we enjoy our ticketing news, don't we, Scott?
You do, most certainly, Henry.
And I've enjoyed your company. Thank you for popping up today. Scott's going to be back tomorrow with Glenn. Chris Murphy's going to be stood in this position to see how Group A goes on. But as far as day 1 is concerned, well, David Evans went a bit quackers. He's top of the table.